What's up, fam? How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far, fantastic week. You know the intro by now. I'm bringing you today the second part of the best meal plan for fat loss for soccer players. I'm going to give you the last 9 tips and give you some practical ways to implement it into your life. So, like last time, I got everything on the board. I'm going to give you a point and then I'm going to break it down for you. Number 9, do something relaxing. Sauna, hot tub, long walks in the sun, yoga. Doing something relaxing and something you enjoy doing is essential to fat loss or keeping a healthy lifestyle and a healthy meal plan. The reason and the purpose for this is because as footballers, as athletes, we generally want to always constantly be getting better and improving ourselves in one way or another to become a better footballer, better athlete, better human overall, which is unbelievable and essential. But we also need times of relaxation, times to unwind, and times not even to think about football or improvement. For me, I love the sauna. When I lived in Sweden, when I was in Finland for a bit, I took huge advantage of the sauna. One of my favorite things to do to calm you down and to get you more into a relaxed state, to kind of unwind from the day, unwind from the world, and not think about anything else except relaxing and being in the present moment. So if you don't like the sauna, you can find a hot tub, you can go for long walks on the beach or by the ocean. You can ground in grass and in soil, which I've constantly been talking about on my Instagram. All it takes is take your shoes off, go for a nice walk in a park on grass. It really relaxes you and puts you in a great state of mind. You can also do yoga. At the end of the day, find something that helps you unwind and helps you relax. The 10th tip I got for you is cook at home as often as possible. When you cook at home, you know what's going in your food. You know exactly the ingredients and everything that you're about to eat. Also, a big point is you can use healthy oils. So let's discuss that real quick. Trust me, I love going out to eat. I love going out with my friends, grabbing a nice bite to eat. Everyone does. But you want to try to cook at home as much as possible, as often as you can, because like I said, you know exactly what you're putting into your food, which you're then going to put into your body. The next point, and a very important point, is you can use healthy oils, the right oils to cook in. When you go out to restaurants, they cook in cheap BS oils that are filled with omega-6s that cause lots of inflammation in the body and damage very deep down to a cellular level. I don't want to get too much into the science, but when you cook at home, you want to use oils like coconut oil, avocado oil, and olive oil. Particularly coconut and avocado oil, because those have a high heating point, so you can cook your vegetables, your meat, your tofu, whatever you want to cook in those type of oils. But when you go to restaurants, they want to save money, they don't want to spend much money, and generally, unfortunately, they don't really care about the health of the individual. They care more that the taste of the food is good, so they will come back. Generally, and a lot of the time, unfortunately, chefs will put sugar in the food and other additives and ingredients that will make you hooked on the food, that will make you want to keep coming back. It's an unfortunate part of the food industry and the restaurant industry, but it works. You know, they find something that's a bit addictive, like sugar and other ingredients, they put it in your food, and they have you hooked on their restaurant, and you keep coming back and giving them more money. So cook at home as often as possible. The 11th tip I got for you is if you crave something sweet, grab some fruit. Particularly Before training and after training, I like to eat dates. I'm a big date guy, 1 or 2 dates. Very, very good source of energy, quick source of energy that digests quickly, turns into glycogen that's very usable in your session. Bananas are also a good source to have before or after your training. Great source of potassium, as well as good source of simple carbohydrate that digests quickly and won't be in your stomach for a long period of time. So those are great things to eat before and after sessions. But if you just want a snack, I would go for things like berries, which are very, very high in antioxidants, very high in fiber, slows down the spike in blood sugar that you would get from some other fruits and other simple carbs. Apples are also excellent, tons of antioxidants, a lot of fiber. Grapefruits are very good. Generally, most fruits are very, very good, but make sure to have them fresh. Stay away from dried fruits, except before and after training, because that gives you a quick source, quick supply of energy that you can use quickly. 12th tip I got for you. I know everyone loves chocolate. I do. Most people love chocolate. If you want chocolate, go for dark chocolate. Why? Dark chocolate is very, very, very beneficial. A lot of good antioxidants within, very good for the heart, very good for the blood. But as always, you want to keep it in moderation. So I would say maybe if you have a bar of chocolate, 2 to 4 squares maximum, which is about 100 to 200 calories. And you want to have the cacao be 80% or above. You don't want any lower than that, because cacao is the main ingredient that makes dark chocolate very good for you, very good for your bloodstream, and very good for your heart. The 13th tip I got for you is use condiments low in calories, without added sugar, without added BS. My favorite condiments, I've discussed this before with you. My number 1 is hot sauce. I love hot sauce. Got a good mix over here in Israel. Sriracha and Tabasco, absolute fire. I also like to use mustard. I also like to use red wine or apple cider vinegar on salads. Also, you want to use some extra virgin olive oil. Use that sparingly, also fantastic for you. And I also like to use Greek yogurt, which is a similar condiment to sour cream. I use it in place of sour cream. Tastes excellent on eggs, some types of meats, but it's all up to you. You want to find condiments that aren't high in calories and don't have added BS ingredients. For example, you can be eating a salad, you can be eating all the vegetables you want, good piece of grilled chicken, good piece of grilled meat or fish, but you're adding creamy Caesar dressing or Thousand Island dressing, which is just bullshit. It's got a ton of crap in there that you don't want to put in your body, and it'll add maybe 200 to 400, even 600 calories to the meal. You think you're being healthy, but you're adding a ton of crap to the salad. So stick to easy ingredients. Instead of a creamy dressing on salad, you can use lemon, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's fantastic. The 14th tip I got for you, I talk about this often, focus on compound lifts, not isolation lifts. Compound lifts are lifts that incorporate multiple muscles within one lift. Things like squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, push-ups, shoulder press, bench press, lunges. All these exercises incorporate every single muscle in the body, and they make sure that your core needs to be stabilized and you're activating the entire musculature, which isolation exercises don't do. I mean, trust me, I love a bit of curls for the girls. They're fantastic. But put those isolation exercises at the end of your workout and focus mainly on compound movements. You got to remember, we're athletes. We're not bodybuilders. Going to the small board here. The 15th tip I got for you is allow yourself to eat what you love once in a while. 80-20 rule, 90-10 rule. The most important thing I'll discuss at the end is being able to find a lifestyle, an eating style that you can sustain for your lifetime. For me, like I said in the beginning, I love going out to dinner with friends, with family, enjoying time. I love eating, trust me. But like I said in the last video, you can love to eat and eat well and healthy. But, you know, 20% of the, depends on your goals, on your fat loss goals, on your muscle gain goals. Personally, I like to follow the 90-10. 90% of the time, I'm eating what I need to be eating that's aligned with my goals, aesthetically, performance-wise, and how I want to feel, look, and move. 10% of the time, on weekends, I'll go out and enjoy myself. I always get asked what my favorite cheat meal is. I'm a big pizza guy, I'm a big ice cream guy. What else? Anything that tastes good. You know, but I use these cheat meals as rewards. So if I'm dialed in during the week, I'm doing what I need to be doing, I'm hitting every single thing I need to be hitting on every single front of my life, I reward myself. This being said, if you're just starting to eat healthier and get into this clean lifestyle, 80-20 might be right for you. 80% of the time you're eating the foods that are aligned with your goals, 20% of the time you go enjoy yourself. But you gotta keep this in moderation and you gotta make sure to control it. Make sure when you go out with your friends, with your family, and you're eating what you love, you're in the present moment, you're enjoying yourself, like I talked about in the last video. Be mindful when you eat. Be mindful of the taste, the texture, the company you're with. Enjoy it. Don't regret it. Afterwards, get right back on track. As long as you get right back on track, you're not going to do anything to your progress. But if you let it be a downward spiral and you continue down this road of eating what you love, you might lose some progress. So the most important thing is go out, enjoy yourself, no regrets, get right back on track afterwards. The 16th tip, be patient. Be patient, think long term. Consistency over rigidity. That's why I mentioned the 80-20, the 90-10 rule. You need to allow yourself a cheat meal every once in a while. You're not a robot. None of us are robots. Ronaldo, all the top athletes that are very dialed in, they have cheat meals. You need to do it to keep yourself sane. Otherwise, you know, you can go off the rails in many ways. 17th and final tip, most importantly, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the damn journey. We only live this life once. We only have this body once. Enjoy the journey. Find a diet, find an eating style, find a lifestyle that you can sustain long term, that makes you feel good, look good, move well, perform well, and one that you can also enjoy your life with. Like I said before, you don't want to be too rigid and too strict where it destroys you mentally, it destroys relationships, and can get you insane. More importantly is to find something that you enjoy, that you can be consistent with for a lifetime. Like I've said many times before, we want to be living for 70, 80, 90 more years healthfully, but we also want to enjoy our life. So don't go about trying a 12-week, 16-week, 8-week fat loss diet that, yeah, maybe you can lose a good amount of fat and a good amount of weight in, but it's very hard to keep that off. You got to find something that you can maintain, sustain, and be consistent with for the rest of your life. I really, really, really appreciate you tuning into the video. I appreciate all your support on every single platform. It does not go unnoticed. I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like, dropped a comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribed for more videos like this that'll help you become a better footballer, a better athlete, and most importantly, a better human. Also, turn that notifications bell on because you're going to be getting a lot of videos like this every single week. And as always, you have any questions, hit me up. You know I got you. Deuces.